Hi, and welcome to another episode of Bespoke Architects Daily Pinup. I'm Nicole Walters, Director of Bespoke Architects, and I'm about to show you what inspiring architectural images made our Pinterest boards today. This is a couple of days worth of content. I have noted recently there's been a drop in the amount of content we're seeing coming in, assumably due to the COVID situation around the world. There's been a lot less content being shared, only because it's not because we're not creating, it's just because we can't get out there and actually photograph the work that we've finished. So I'm going to show you 2 days worth of pinning that I've done, just to keep you inspired. So beginning with this image up here in the top left, as I always do, beautiful set of kitchen taps or bathroom taps that have come through. Just really like the black, the textured element to both the taps and the spout. Maybe kind of think of a kitchen, so that's why I pinned that. Also saw an interesting suggestion for social distancing for outdoor yoga domes. Don't know whether that's necessary outdoors, but possibly it is. Anyway, interesting solution. We are seeing a lot of those sorts of things coming out post-COVID as well. This little hanging chair was beautiful and caught my eye today on an email. This floating glass house, this is the image here on the far right that caught my eye this morning. I mean, essentially it's just an all glass house with a roof and a floor, not dissimilar to, things that would have predated back to Philip Johnson over in America and his particular Farnsworth house. That's what that feels like it's referencing. And we can see the interior here, and it was just really all about that kitchen material palette and the use of the full height but not quite to ceiling, and then the way the marble wraps around that, and then the extension of the marble over onto the island bench with the solid white element to it. So that's the inspiring image that made the board. Also today, some inspiring cookware caught my eye. So this is the Bora with the integrated downdraft range hood. So instead of having a range hood sucking from above your cooking zone, it's actually drawing the steam down and under. I do have several clients using this in their new homes or new builds at the moment. So we can see here one where it's all induction, and then one where we've got the gas and the teppanyaki. So there are lots of combinations. Basically a 300 by 600 element that you then put this downdraft element in between, and then whatever you choose to put next to it, you can. And you can build more than the double unit. You can build a triple or a quadruple, depending obviously on the volume of cooking that you do. And they recommend putting a downdraft every 300 between those elements. A great, really beautiful way to get a really seamless cooking surface and have nothing obscuring the view over your head. So that's why that is on the board. This sink actually caught my eye yesterday, and it was that stainless steel full cooktop, full bench top that caught my eye. We've got the integrated sink with the drainer, and then the cooking in that as well, and then we have the upstand on both edges of that sink. So that's why that one made the board. This here, just this little freestanding structure in the landscape. These workstation cabins, there was a gallery of them being used for different purposes. I just really liked the form of them in the landscape. The timber screening batten at the veterinary hospital did catch my eye. Here it is shut. We can see the ramp in this image here. And then here it is with the door open. So I really liked that. And then lastly, over the last couple of days, this piece of stone caught my eye. Just the color of it and the texture within it. And then there's also a couple of images here from Bespoke House for the golf course house of the master ensuite. If you've been following the pictures I've been putting up of this particular dwelling, you'll know that the joinery of that plywood look and matte black has been carried through from the kitchen. It carries here into the master ensuite, and the introduction of this beautiful handmade blue tile is a feature in this ensuite in both the shower and the hob bath. So that is all the inspiring images that we have for you today on Bespoke Architects Daily Pinup. I do apologise for the very loud car that's exiting my work car park at the moment. I look forward to hopefully seeing you with some new and exciting content tomorrow. Again, if the content is a little light on, I may delay it for another day and put up instead bespoke renovation number 2, a design in detail video instead. But do keep tuned to our YouTube channel for all the latest information here from Bespoke headquarters. Until then, take care. Bye.